Alright, this is the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 review in 2025. Should you still get this phone in 2025 or not? This is just a quick review. First off, this phone has aged a lot. It's around 7 to 5 years old now. And this phone, when it was released back then, it was one of the best phones you can buy back then. But now, let's just see how it aged in 2025. First off, let's talk about the display. The display is bright, it's AMOLED display, which is 60 Hz refresh rate. Compared to today's smartphones, we have phone of 90 Hz, 120 Hz. It's not good enough, but it can still get the work job done for you. You can still scroll seamlessly on this phone. If you just want to use that second phone, it's good to go. The display is bright, is very good. Is very good compared to some other budget or mid-range phone today. The display is clear enough and is decent for scrolling, and also it's large enough. And what you can notice from this phone is that we have these huge bezels on top and bottom. There is no hole punch display or any notch display here. We just have this big bezel at the top and bottom. As for me, you can still rock this phone in 2025. It's not a big deal about the display here. The display is bright enough, it's good enough. It's AMOLED display, which is good. It's good and it's large for watching content. So the display, I'll still give it a plus here. You can still get it because of the display. It's good enough. Now let's check the back. Here we have this glass back and rear mounted fingerprint at the back. We have this double camera setup, which is 12 megapixel camera setup each. We have the flashlight and we have the heart rate sensor. Samsung has discontinued this heart rate sensor. I think this is the last phone that comes with the heart rate sensor, which is something people used back then, but now you can't find it on smartphone again. Now this phone comes with the USB Type-C, but which is also good because most of these phones coming out nowadays come with the USB Type-C port. And we have the earphone jack. The earphone jack is also great because these days you can't find new phones coming with headphone jack. Hardly will you find new phones coming with headphone jack, but you can still use the earphone, your earpiece here with this phone, which is also a plus point to this phone. Next, we have this stereo speaker here, which sounds very amazing. And we have this S Pen slot here, but fortunately I lost my S Pen here, so I won't be able to show you. But it has this air control features where you can control your S Pen, control your phone, control your camera through the S Pen. And at the top we also have a speaker at the top, which is double stereo speakers at the top, so that whenever you are playing game, you don't use your hands to block this other side. Because of the Note 8, whenever you are playing game, your hands tends to block this other side, but Samsung feels that by including another speaker on top here, which is great and which is good update from Samsung. And now let's check the software. First off, this phone is running on Android 10, which is not bad and not really good enough. Android 10 nowadays is pretty old. Now we are running on Android 14, the latest Android 14, but you can still use it if you are not after the software. If you are just a normal basic user, you can still go for the Note 9 in 2025 because you can still run almost all your basic apps using Android 10. It's not really bad here. If you are not focused on the software part, you can still get this phone. It's still good for you. And also it comes with this 6 gig of RAM and 128 gig of internal storage. The unit I have here comes with the 128 gig of internal storage, but some units that come with the 512 gig. But 6 gig of RAM is pretty much okay in today's phone spec because 6 gig of RAM will last you and almost all the tasks you are doing. It can handle all your tasks pretty much well, and you can use it to run some other games, some low graphic intense game in 2025, something like your PUBG, your Free Fire. You can still handle those games pretty much well. Even CODM, Call of Duty Mobile, it can still handle it much well. If I gamer, some of the gamers are on a budget. If I gamer on a budget, you can still get this phone because it's still good. It is still run your basic games very much well. I know some of us are not rich enough to buy latest flagship. You can just go for the old flagship. Even as for my opinion, it's better to go for the old flagship rather than to buy the new mid-range or budget phone, because this phone can still last you a couple of years before they really go out of existence or go out of use, because these phones, the hardware are the top notch, they are great. Now let us talk about the camera. The camera here is good. It's still clear enough for this 2025. It's still clear. We have the double megapixel camera and we have the front facing megapixel 8 megapixel camera here, and also we have 2 megapixel camera for iris scanner. And most of it is like, where is the iris scanner? Because Samsung has discontinued iris scanner. This is also the last phone that comes with the iris scanner. As you can see here, this red dot here is signifying the iris scanner LiDAR. Whenever I put my eye, it will just open. Whenever I face the iris scanner, don't know, maybe because I'm recording or something like that, but the iris scanner works very much well. You can use it in the dark, or just like the face ID. You can use this one is in the dark when there's no light, afternoon, any time and condition. You can use the iris scanner. I wish Samsung bring back this iris scanner because it's more secure than the face unlock here. And talking about the lock, we have the fingerprint scanner. The fingerprint is still fast in 2025, very fast. I don't know, still very much fast. As for me, still decent. And you can still use the iris scanner or the face unlock, and the fingerprint also. It depends on you. The locks are decent. You can use the fingerprint, is still fast in 2025. And now let's just talk about the battery. The phone comes with a 4000 mAh battery. The 4000 mAh battery can last around 3.5 to 4.5 hours depending on your usage. It's not very much strong compared to phones that come with 5000 mAh battery nowadays, or 6000, 7000. So you still have to find your way around the 4000 mAh battery. And it's having wireless charge, unlike some other mid-range or budget phone that don't come with wireless charge these days. It has wireless charge. We have 10 watt wireless charge and 50 watt wire charging. You can only charge this for around 2 hours or 1.5 hours before it fulls. It's a great phone. You can still use it as your second phone, but if on a really tight budget, you can get it as your main phone. It will still do almost all your basic stuff for you seamlessly, because it's still a great phone here in 2025. The display is on point, the camera is still good enough, the battery is good enough, and everything is good enough. These are some of the downside of this phone. Is that first off, it is big bezels at the top and bottom, and also we have this serial mounted fingerprint here, and also the software is really outdated. Those are the three main downside of this phone. These are the main. And some of the upside here, we have the large display, AMOLED display, which is very bright, and we still have decent hardware cameras. And we have the array sensor. We still have the S Pen, which is also good. You can use for your drawing, for your stylus, or anything you want to use it for. It's still good, and you can still handle most of your tasks very well. This is a power phone when it was released, and you still hold on to its power till now. It can still handle your Call of Duty, your PUBG, your whatever game throw at it. It will handle it very much well. The phone is good. You can check it out if you want to buy it now. It's around less than $100, around $100. The phone is good, and this is just a quick review on the Samsung Galaxy Note 9. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and watch out for my next video.